Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Offerance and welcome back to Rimworld. So today we are going to be continuing in the beautiful land of Astoria, I believe is what we called it. And a lot of things happened last episode. So if you missed it, we unfortunately lost Jasmine. Jasmine ended up dying because Fitz and her were going to leave after Fitz and Chisk decided to become a couple. Basically, we arrested Fitz and Jasmine attacked us. Now, thinking back on what we did, there is something I could have done differently. I could have had people melee attack her, but that would have caused a lot of the colonists some risk. So, we ended up shooting her and she ended up dying from her injuries, unfortunately. And Jasmine is dead, but Fitz is currently the prisoner here. We are also hosting the Sheriff Deer, and Saul Goodman is currently off helping another faction for, I believe, a few more days. That kind of catches us all up. We do have a lot more geese, and speaking of which, we are now going to rename one of the geese, and we are going to call this geese's name Jesse. Thank you for Kexi22 for recommending the name, and you now have a goose named after you in this beautiful colony of ours. Yeah, other than that, everything else is just kind of looking pretty normal. We have some recovery to do after the loss of Jasmine, and Deer, unfortunately, is, for some reason, having a artery blockage. But other than that, everything is alright. She's absolutely useless at everything other than shooting in melee. Wow. Incapable of all work. But yeah, so that is pretty much all we have going on here. We're just hopping back into it, and it is now considered winter, unfortunately. Decembuary. Endless is currently having a bit of a mental break because of intense pain, because of the food poisoning, which is unfortunate. The unsightly environment, they're tired and soaking wet. But other than that, the colony is looking quite nice. We do have more research to get done, but we're waiting on Saul Goodman to come back and be able to start that back up. We do still have our turtle, Filbert. Filbert is just wandering around, and he is the best of boys. We also have some boom rats around, and oh, we do also have 2 new cows. So if you guys have any recommendations for any of the animals' names, or we can rename some of the colonists as we get more of them, you guys just let me know in the comments section. But thank you guys for growing the channel so much. I believe we're almost at 40 subscribers now, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys for that. We are still cooking more food, and it's looking like it won't be too cold of a winter for some reason. I'm curious where we're located on the world map. If we're direct in the center, then I think that we're going to be... Yeah, we're pretty near the equator, it looks like. So it's looking like we won't have too much of a cold winter. But getting back into it, we have some stuff on the ground there. Chisk is currently playing some stuff outside. I don't know why they're not using the actual wooden table, but that's alright. We really need somebody to haul Jasmine's body, unfortunately. Research smithing. Alrighty. We can now research some other stuff as well. So we're going to move on to machining, because that will allow us to start doing gunsmithing, flak armor, all of this stuff. And we are trying to reach the auto cannon turrets as quick as possible. We have a long way to go. We also have to research microelectronics, which is unfortunate, so we can get the high-tech research bench. It's going to be a while before we get there. So right now we're just going to work on machining, so that way we can start making firearms. So we can load up our people with better armor and better weapons, hopefully. I do need Chisk to come and haul this wooden club away from Fitz, so that way if he decides that he wants to break out, he's not going to get any ideas. And there is a lot of vomit on the floor, so what we're going to do is, for the time being, we are going to take Chisk off of cooking, and we are going to put her onto hauling and cleaning, because apparently people are just constantly getting food poisoning. What is Chisk's cooking at? It's 5, 2, 5. So there shouldn't be any incompetent cooking. I understand the food poisoning from the dirty area, but hopefully she'll soon clean this place up a little bit. Alright, Clemens is still throwing up on the floor, and Inless is currently doing some repairs before she goes and starts harvesting the rest of the potato crop. We need Chisk to just start working on cleaning, because this place is looking like a mess and there's vomit everywhere. She's sitting in her own vomit. Same thing with Clemens. Clemens is sitting in vomit, which is kind of disgusting, to be completely honest with you. So hopefully Fisk is now going to, yes, do a lot of cleaning. We do not want vomit in the area where we keep the food. That is not good. Clemens is still putting in a lot of research, luckily, and now Inless is currently still harvesting the potatoes. We have a lot more potato crop, which is good. We have plenty of food, and we're going to have an absolute butt ton of potatoes, but I'm going to prioritize her hauling this stuff right now and stopping with the actual plant cutting, because we do need her to haul in this new crop, and she's the one who can actually move quickly. Unfortunately, we're not going to build a grave for Jasmine, because she never was one of our colonists. She was just simply sitting there, but she is going to go and grab this warg as well, and now we're going to have plenty of extra food, so we'll have plenty of potatoes. And Goodman has returned? Yes. Where are you, Goodman? There he is. Goodman is being great. All right, he is going to be our researcher again, so we are going to get Clemens back on cooking, and Chisk is going to be our hauler and cleaner for the time being, because we just need someone who does that. Just that, because there is a lot to do. We also need somebody to be doing warden work. I want Clemens to try and Fitz to be recruited. We really want him to be recruited. He's gonna break out in 60 days. Okay, when it reaches 0, they can be recruited. So soon, hopefully very soon, we'll be able to recruit Fitz back into the fold, because we love Fitz, and Fitz is very good. We also need to build a new place for Goodman. We're gonna lead Goodman out of this place, though. We don't want him falling asleep in the cold, because that's just gonna be pretty bad. And Deer, unfortunately, has gotten sick. It's currently 35 degrees outside, which is cold, cold, cold. And we're probably going to have a freeze soon. So we want Inless to prioritize hauling this stuff. Clemens, well, you won't do hauling. I forgot about that. Yeah, we want Inless to haul all of this as much as possible. All right, she'll just go back to doing that. Let's see. Inless, what if we put you on hauling right quick? Because we don't want this stuff going bad. There's a plague. Clemens, medical. Clemens, go and rest until you're healed. Deer, we need to rescue Deer right quick. Hopefully no one else gets the plague. We need somebody to start tending to these people. The plague is minor, but it's not doing well. So we're going to prioritize tending to her, because we don't want Clemens dying. As much as Clemens has annoyed the crap out of us, we don't want Clemens dying. Prioritize tending to her as well. Deer, we need her to stay alive as well, because she is currently in our care. Hopefully she leaves soon. I really want her to leave soon. Alright, the immunity is starting to catch up. We caught this early too, so hopefully the immunity actually stays up. We don't want Clemens dying of the plague, but currently the plague is killing her faster than she can gain immunity slightly. We are going to, just for the time being, because of this serious illness, we are going to do industrial medicine next time she needs tending, because if we lose Clemens, we're going to be in a pretty bad spot. Violence for profit. Lisa Rogers, Prime Counselor of the Alliance of Jahadunt, wishes to help save one of her caravans. The caravan is being hunted near Tialia. Two groups of pirates named from the Deep Gang. Rogers wants to signal the pirates to draw them away from the caravan towards you. We don't need any of this right now, so we're not going to accept that, unfortunately. Mainly because we're in a bad position already with two of the members, and one of hers, Clemens, is currently down. She's our best shooter. Although, Chiska's a pretty good shooter too, I believe. Yeah, so we're going to have Clemens actually end up dropping this. We're going to have Chisk come and equip the bolt action. And then we're going to have Clemens come and rest until healed. How is her health doing? So the immunity is kind of surpassed, luckily. We just need to maintain giving her medicine. We need to maintain that she is constantly getting medicine. How is Deer doing? Deer's not doing really hot. Deer is most likely going to die. Deer, you gotta stay in bed. You cannot break right now, okay? Goodman, we are going to have you stop researching for a time, and we are going to have you go back to mining, because you need to build yourself a bedroom. Cluster of cargo pods has dropped nearby, and there is smoke leaf joints. That's really good, actually. And apparently this entire area got burned. Because it's just all ash. My goodness, what happened? Got a major break risk on deer still. I really hope that deer and Clemens can pull through. It looks like Clemens is going to be able to, but it's starting to slow down again, so we need Endless to go and tend to Clemens. We need to build up that immunity a lot better. Please get that immunity. What is deer doing? Alright, Endless, we need you to prioritize tending to deer as well. We are also going to allow this, and then we are going to have Endless come and haul this bio-coated revolver. Hopefully we'll be able to actually sell that thing. Goodman has started mining out his bedroom now, and the colony is looking very good. I mean, we've expanded a lot since the first episode, so we've come a very long way. Endless is also now hauling weed back to the colony. I don't know where it's at, but we are going to not allow any smoke leaf for our colonists because we don't want anybody to become addicted. We are also going to put some structures down too. So, Kexi22 has given me a tip about how we can actually build these pens for the animals. What we can do is we can do regular doors, or we can do regular walls, and then we simply just add a fence door to it. And this should allow the animals to come through and us still be able to heat up the animals' enclosure and give light to them. I mean, it's not looking like they necessarily need it. How are they doing? No health conditions? I mean, it's not particularly cold in the winter here, so I think we should be okay. What I can do is, for the time being, cancel this, and if it becomes an issue, we can build it right quick and then add a heater in there and whatnot. We have somebody who has crashed here. Focus. We could save him, but would it be better if he were to die? Because what gear does he have on him? Would it get us in trouble if we were to, say, strip him? Don't do that. Alright, this is a tough one, because we want to save him, but we also don't want to give him a lot of the medicine that we have. But he's from the Broken Dominion. He will not join us, so we would be wasting resources. What is his health like? He's bleeding to death in 15 hours. I mean, we could just put a little bed out here, a little sleeping structure, and then we could just leave him outside for the time being. And then Endless, you can rescue. Yeah, we don't want to... No. What are you doing? You're putting him in the same... Alright, yeah, I mean, I guess that works. Is he still bleeding to death? Are you going to help him? You could tend to him. Pocos is now just resting beside somebody who is probably give him the plague. And you need to be... What are you doing? Oh, she's tending to herself. She's taking medicine. And we're about to have another thunderstorm. It is a dry thunderstorm. Hopefully it does not hit within our property again. You can hit all down here all that you want, but yep, we have a fire. Clemens, you need to get to bed. Rest until healed. Everybody get over there. Just... Yep, beating that fire out, luckily. Like I said, these can set on fire for all I care. I don't really care if they set on fire there, but it is cold outside, it is rainy, but it's the perfect time to be inside, indoors, and just being able to have a good time. I don't know why he keeps falling asleep in the freezer. Deer has died. And our relationship has decreased. That sucks. I need you to prioritize hauling deer away. That's not good. We wanted to increase our friendship with them. How do the relations look? -5, but it's still neutral, and that's okay. The people of Gobra have a +1, so that's pretty good. But we are just going to be sending away this body here. So unfortunately, they have died. Hopefully, Clemens is doing all right. How are you doing? Developed immunity. So that's good. So Clemens is not going to die, luckily. And what we are going to do now is we have Endless, Chisk, and Clemens. Fitz has taken that bed. So we will add another bed into here. And this will be Goodman's room. Setting that up there, and then we can take and come bring this power down right here, all the way down here. And then we can add we'll mine this out as well, so that way they can get some vents in their walls as well. We're going to hopefully get some more geese pretty soon. Why is there a cow in here? How did the cow get out of here? Why is the bull in here? Why are you in here? Why did the bull suddenly move from this pen to the other one? That's so strange. He was in pen 2, and this is supposed to be like the cows, but for some reason we're not going to be able to move him back. Why is that? Clear all except for the cow. And this one is going to clear all except for geese. There we go. Okay, now hopefully we should be able to get Endless to rope this bull back into its main pen. I don't know why or how it got out. We don't have a break in the fence anywhere, I don't believe. So it's kind of strange that that's what happened. We will build a little bit of a pen for these ones, though, because they are quite large animals. We cannot build there. Cancel that. And we will build this here, then. Then we can build a steel fence gate there. And then that should allow the bulls to have a little area to be able to sleep in. We're not going to have a lot of bulls. We have a much larger area for the geese because they're going to have a lot more of them. But for the bulls, we want to be able to have a few at a time, the female and males. And we're starting to get milk from them too. So she is pregnant. The early stages of pregnancy. They are playing some horseshoes outside, and everything is looking alright. Unfortunately, we did lose deer, but that's okay. We will now put some vents here, and Goodman finally has a place to sleep again. We are going to put that, and then Goodman should sleep in there tonight, so that'll be good. We need Goodman back on the research, though. So we are going to, well, no, we're going to put Goodman on research and not mining. Goodman, what are you doing? Yep, take that, haul that back up there. You go to sleep now. And then hopefully soon Fitz will join us. How is he doing there? 2.2? He's getting there. Well, we have a raid. It is a gentleman with a knife and a gentleman with a club. And this will probably be the last thing. So, everybody get up. Clemens, seems like... it's bio-coded. You cannot have that. So, you're going to equip a steel knife. And then you, Endless, I need you to come over here. Chisk, I need you over here. And Saul Goodman, we're going to put you in there. And then Clemens, we are going to put you right over there. And then one of them died. So the Deep Gang guy died, which is great. So that's pretty cool. We're not going to allow Go Juice. Well, actually, we will allow Go Juice. And I'll have Endless haul that. And then I will allow this as well. And I'll have Chisk haul this one. And then those two can go back to bed. And I think that's pretty much going to end today's episode. Not too much has happened. But we were able to save somebody. We lost somebody again. But we managed to do a little bit of expansion. Not too much craziness happened in this episode, but next episode we should be starting with drug production, and we should start also having smithing being done, so we can arm our people. But Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like and subscribe and comment. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, and goodbye.